Have you ever grabbed your favorite bag of chips off the shelf, gotten home, realized the bag feels noticeably lighter than it used to? That experience has a name. It's called shrinkflation, a quiet but widespread practice where companies reduce the size or quantity of a product while keeping the price exactly the same. Shrinkflation works by exploiting something predictable about how consumers shop. Most people pay close attention to price tags, but rarely stop to check the net weight printed on the back of a package. A chocolate bar that once weighed 200 grams might now weigh 170 grams. The price on the shelf hasn't moved a cent. Your brain registers the familiar price and reaches for the product without a second thought. This is why shrinkflation is so effective as a cost-cutting strategy. It transfers financial burden onto the consumer without triggering the immediate psychological resistance that a straightforward price increase would cause. Studies on consumer behavior consistently show that people respond far more negatively to a visible price hike than to a quiet reduction in product volume. The practice is more common than most people realize, and it accelerates significantly during periods of high inflation. Between 2021 and 2023, as global supply chains faced serious disruption and raw material costs surged, shrinkflation became measurably more frequent across consumer goods categories. In the United States, researchers tracking grocery products documented dozens of household staples that shrank in size while their retail prices held steady or even increased slightly. Toilet paper rolls became shorter. Canned goods dropped by several ounces. Orange juice containers quietly shifted from 64-ounce to 52-ounce formats. For individual purchases, the difference seems minor. But across a monthly grocery budget, the cumulative effect can represent a meaningful loss for households already managing tight finances. So why do companies choose this approach rather than simply raising prices? The answer comes down to consumer psychology and competitive pressure. A retailer that raises the sticker price on a product risks losing customers to a competitor offering the same item at the old price. Shrinkflation sidesteps that comparison almost entirely. This was because most shoppers aren't comparing unit prices. They're comparing the number on the tag. Regulatory economists sometimes describe this as a form of hidden inflation, one that doesn't show up cleanly in standard price indexes because the tracked price per package remains unchanged even as the actual value delivered per dollar quietly declines. There are things you can do to push back against this. Checking the unit price, the cost per ounce, per gram, or per count, is the most reliable way to make accurate comparisons across products and over time. Many grocery stores are already required to display unit pricing on shelf labels, though not all shoppers take advantage of it. Paying attention to package weights when restocking familiar staples can also reveal changes that would otherwise go unnoticed. Shrinkflation isn't going away, particularly when production costs remain elevated. But understanding the mechanism behind it puts you in a better position to make purchasing decisions based on actual value rather than the appearance of a stable price.